I'm pretty self-conscious about being homeless. People definitely do react to someone who's homeless in a manner that usually isn't real refreshing. When you got everything you own on your back and you got something that ought to be at home sticking out of your knapsack, you're homeless in this town. And you kind of get treated like a second-class citizen, really.
I've heard, kind of people looking and saying under their breath, you really need to stop wasting my taxpayers' money. Why don't you go get a job? They really don't understand that. Yes, you see that person sitting in front of your subway stop, and yes, you see that person, but you don't know where that person's been. You don't know that person's situation. That person could have had a very bad health problem. They could have been HIV. They could have gotten put out due to fires or some kind of disaster. So the thing is not to judge.
The shelter I'm in is a horrifying place full of crackheads and thieves, and you can't even leave a bar of soap on your bunk.
I work as a vendor for Street Sense, and it's been a real blessing to me to be able to sell Street Sense. Meet a lot of people. It's actually provided kind of an informal network of people who seem to be genuinely concerned about my welfare. And in the process of selling the paper, I've actually met some people, gotten some informal job interviews, and I've got a feeling that things are going to turn around.
My problem was that I had a mental illness, but I didn't know I had a mental illness. And you didn't talk about things like that in my time, So that illness kept me from being able to keep a roof over my head. It kept me from being able to keep a job. By me having a mental illness, I really didn't know how to provide for my 4 children. I would get an apartment and get some food and some clothes and stuff to help them, and then it looked like I'm always ending up in the street, me and my children. And my children, I knew something was wrong with me, but I didn't want to admit that I had a problem. But I didn't want my children to be like me. They don't accept me as their mother, so one of my dreams is to be able to have a relationship with them. My other dream is to be able to give back in this world. I think that I have some ability to do some work in this world. And I would like to do something to help some of the other people that's been homeless
We all
out here.
hope to have our own homes and, good jobs and things like that. The only thing we can do is just keep trying, and hopefully things will rebound for everyone in some way or another. We all want to live the American dream, I know that, but the only thing we can do is just work at it, and I think that's what it's going to take to work at the American dream.